guys, so I'm going to be a little bit quieter today because I have a pigeon in my room, and I know what you're thinking. A pigeon? A pigeon, you silly bitch. I found a pigeon outside the gym and it was injured and I couldn't leave it. If you know me, you know I love my pigeons. So I'm looking after him. He's recuperating. So if you hear some shuffling around, I haven't kidnapped anyone. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not big enough to do that yet. Look at my numbers. I'm not big enough for that yet. Just recuperating my friend, the pigeon. His name's Jesse, so wish Jesse good luck. Anyway, hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at Gen X's. What's Gen X's, you're asking? I'll tell you. Generation X is people born between the years 1965 and 1980. What's so special about them, you're asking? I don't know, but they've had a surge on social media. And before any of you get upset at me, right, I know that it's not all of them, okay? I know that it's not all of you. I've got some great Gen X's who watch my videos. I've got some great millennials who watch my videos. I appreciate you. I love you. But what I don't love is the Gen X's that do what we're about to see now, because it just gives me the ick. It just makes me want to go home, to be honest with you. So today we're going to be looking through their TikToks because they've had this weird epiphany where they've started doing things like saying, Gen X assemble. See, even doing that made me feel sick. And kind of conspiring against the younger generations because apparently we have challenged them to a war. And TikTok has been divided into multi-generations now. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between. We're going to war. Well, that's what you'd think anyway from some of these ridiculous TikToks. Let's have a look, shall we? So a few things I love about these Gen X TikToks is it's like they're responding to something. You look at that TikTok and you think, what did Gen Z do? They've done something, haven't they? Bloody Gen Z, at it again. But they haven't, I don't think. I think this is just internal rage, internal generational pent-up rage that's built up inside them. And maybe the rage is because they're one Werther's original away from being put in a care home. Or maybe it's because of the recent Eminem album. You've all seen the drama, the Eminem released a new album, and the older generations just decided that apparently Gen Z hate Eminem and have been trying to cancel him. So ever since that Eminem kind of arc has come alive, where people are saying that Gen Z are too sensitive and it's woken up the millennials and it's woken up Gen Xers, there's just been this massive arc of anyone but Gen Z saying that they need to take a stand and I guess just take over social media and society because us Gen Zs are doing a shite job of it. Let's continue. Pigeon, please stop. Assemble for what? Assemble for what? You would think, seeing these, right, that they're getting ready to go into a war-torn country and save loads of children and help the world. What are you assembling for? Assembling for the funeral service? It's just weird. It's not okay. It's just cringe. Please stop. And I'm just kidding, by the way, all right? I love my my older generation that watch me, but that's because most of you probably don't do this, and it's just. It makes my arsehole twitch. And what's with the Scottish music? I have no problem with that. I'm just wondering why this is a running motif throughout. If anyone could inform me, you'd be doing me a favour. Run. See, who woke you? Who woke you? This has all come since the Eminem album. And I think what they're trying to say is, Gen Z trying to cancel Eminem, they've got to get through us first. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. Take me home. Sorry, I'm trying not to be loud because I don't want to disturb the pigeon. I bet no one said that before. Why do they always use the weirdest filters as well? Like, who made this filter? It looks like a filter that I would have used when I was like 7. Because I'm like, wow, mum, dad, look at this cool filter. Look, his eyes grow red. Like, you're a fully grown woman. You've already admitted that by saying you're Gen X. We don't need to see you doing that. Take a day off. Have a day off. Rest. Enjoy yourself. Just not online, if that's okay. Cue the comments calling me ageist. I'm not. And if you think I am, maybe I am. What do you mean you warned us? You warned us against what? I bet you didn't, did you, Gen Xer? If I look for your account right now, I bet you didn't warn us, did you? Warn us for what? I think you would find, actually, the majority of Gen Z right now are more just laughing at his album because many people don't like it because they think it's cringe and corny. I don't think anyone's sitting there being like at it. No one's doing that. The funniest thing is, you guys seem more sensitive by thinking that we're going to be sensitive just because we hear slurs. Surely that makes you more sensitive. Surely. What am I doing with my life? Right, moving on. How this dude here thought we were going to react to that TikTok. The hashtags are always the best part. Hashtag Gen X, hashtag FYP, hashtag Eminem, hashtag new song, hashtag trend, hashtag Gen X, hashtag Gen X, Gen X, Gen X. Are you Gen X by any chance? You should have said. Oh, no, you should have said, really. You should have said.
Right, okay, it's going to be a good one. Gen Z, little question for you, darling.
Oh, God, you can already tell this one's going to be the worst one of them all. You can just tell by the way he's dressed. I'm sorry, but the way he's dressed, the cap, just the way he sounds. He thinks he's like an anime villain undercover. That's what he thinks he is, I guarantee you.
Why on earth do you think starting on Gen X is a good idea? This is possibly the dumbest trend I have seen on social media since a bunch of children started swallowing washing up tablets in a bid to make themselves famous, and many of those folks ended up being hospitalised.
I love how he picks something that I'm sure everybody can agree is stupid. Bro thinks the entirety of Gen Z thought that was like the funniest thing to happen over the century. No one thinks that's funny.
You see, for Gen Z that are watching, they're a little bit confused. Take it from a millennial as I break it down for you a little bit. You see, you can take the mickey out of us millennials. We're all over social media because we invented it. But if I'm being honest, we never take you seriously because we have far too many important things going on in our lives, like working every single hour of the day for quite literally peanuts, trying to figure out how we're going to pay for our next car, house, a wedding, our children, all of it. And we're far too subdued, drinking gallons of coffee and having nicotine pouring out of every single one of our pores. You can have a go at boomers because they're all in retirement, living over their pensions.
If you're a Gen Z and you sat at home and you go to work every single day on top of going to university, no one gives a f***, mate. You're pathetic. You're shit. You might as well die. Bit too far, but you know what I'm saying. What is this tomfoolery, as he would probably say? There's only a certain amount of this Eminem rubbish that I can handle. I can't do this anymore. But thank you, social media Steve. I'm glad that you had warned us. It's a shame I didn't see it because I think I done up and woke up Slim Shady. So help me. Help me!
For those Gen Zers out there that don't understand the Gen X rise, let me explain it. The Gen X folks are the toughest people that currently exist in our world today. They are emotionally tough and they are physically tough. I am the oldest millennial. I was born in '82.
Why are millennials making videos on behalf of Gen Xers? The majority of these Gen Xer videos I see is millennials seem to be brown-nosing Gen Xers a lot, and I don't know what it's all about.
But I had an older brother, so I was raised as a Gen X kid. And let me tell you a little bit about how we were raised. Nobody was watching us. Nobody catered to us. Nobody gave a flying flip where we were or what we were doing. We had to be home when the streetlights came on. And, you know, our parents just kind of expected that we would show up. And whatever happened in between, as long as we came home alive, good to go.
That's why many of you probably have mental health problems. Maybe if people did know where you were and people did keep an eye on you, there would be less mental health issues in the world because you would have been safer. You got us there. You were unsupervised. Shiver me timbers.
Gen X Rise.
Hell yeah, I'm going to make that TikTok now. Right, there we are, done. I love that filter, I really do. It's the fact that someone went out their way to make it, it just makes me really happy.
This message is for my Gen X brothers and sisters. Looks like it's time for us to clean up this show. After all, half of us went to prison, the other half went to the military.
Half of you went to prison, and half of you went to the military. I don't know about those stats. I'm not too sure. I'll have a look. I'll research into it. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm having some suspicions right there.
All right, Gen X. It's time to stop messing around and make things happen. We've got thousands of us out here who can help each other reach that 10K goal. Remember the power we had growing up?
Yeah, that's severe strength right there. That is crazy strength. Asking all of the Gen Xers to like and follow you so that you all get big. Yeah. Community. I like it. I like the technique. I can't do this anymore. What does that even mean? Requesting permission to join. Activating what? Your heart monitors? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, but I had to. Right then, I had to. I'm sorry. I mean, not to be that bitch, but clearly there are some Fs to be given if you made this TikTok in the What am I doing? Well, I'm arguing with Gen Xers arguing with themselves. This is really brilliant. I need to retire, much like another generation of which I won't say their names.
Where's all my Gen X's at? Are you Gen X like me? I'm born 1979. If you're a Gen X, like my post and comment when you were born. Let's find any more Gen X's in here. Let's see if we can take over TikTok, Gen X's. If you didn't know, because I didn't know, Gen X is 1965 to 1980. So I'm only just in it by 1 year, but I'm there.
Oh yeah, find some more Gen X's like you're a marginalised breed. Let me find some. Oh God, I'm having a really bad time recently. Oh, what is that? What? I can't find any more of my people. My people are gone. Who are you people? Who? Other Gen Xers, other people born between 1965 and 1980. There's a shortage of them. There's a real shortage of them. Just go outside, go to bingo, go to Waitrose. You'll find loads of them. Sorry, I'm joking. Obviously, they don't go to bingo. They go to Pilates. All right, well, that's enough, right, for now of the TikTok videos. But you know what we will do is we'll read through some comments that Gen Xers have left on TikToks because it's just too good. It's just too good to be true.
Gen X are hell, looking for a place to happen in, and I'm so glad to be part of it. Devil emoji. Don't mess with Gen X. We don't come with a warning. Gen X 65. Do not poke the bear. We have nothing the snowflakes have now. We made our own fun, and we have respect for our elders. Had to, really, because we got a wallop. They didn't just poke us, they also woke Slim. Run for your safe spaces, Gen Z. 76 boy here was dangerous as a kid. We did it. No F's were given. Get up, push it off, and crack on. Speak our minds and say it as it is. Feelings are relevant.
Yeah, and you wonder why a lot of the older generation have problems communicating their feelings and talking about their mental health. That's not a flex. It's not a flex for anyone.
76. It's been suppressed on Facebook big time. We have got them worried. We'll find another way.
Suppressed what? What? Who's them? Who's worried? Who worried about what? Yeah, that's enough of that. Really can't be arsed. It's actually tired me out a little bit. So if you like the video, like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. I f***ing hate myself.